Kelsey Sheron, a current graduate student here at the University of Kentucky studying health promotion. Throughout the next 5 minutes in this short film, we're going to take a brief look at how essential oils can help you manage your stress in the workplace. Is there a certain song that brings to mind a specific memory every time you hear it? What about a smell? I know for me, the smell of chocolate chip cookies always reminds me of my grandmother and the great times we spent in the kitchen together. Just like with the sounds that we hear, our brain reacts much in the same way to the smells that we smell. Let's take a quick look at that part of our brain, which is called the limbic system.
The limbic system is so closely tied to memory and feelings, it's sometimes referred to as the emotional brain. When we smell something, the olfactory glands activate the amygdala, which processes emotion, and the hippocampus, which is responsible for associative learning, or connecting two events or things with each other. But why do we care if we associate certain smells with memories or emotions? Well, the limbic system also controls things like heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, memory, hormone balance, and perhaps most important, stress levels.
Now that we've had a brief physiology lesson, let's look about how to take advantage of this amazing connection, starting with smell. We can only choose our work environment to a certain extent, and while we might wish we could work outside in a beautiful environment like this,
or even work from home in a hammock.
or maybe even, okay, well maybe not here. Basically, the point is this. Chances are you probably work in an office similar to the one I'm in right now. Maybe there's no cinder blocks for walls or University of Kentucky banner, but if you work in an office like this, or let's face it, employed at all, you probably experience stress throughout your day. Of course, we know there's such a thing as positive stressors, or eustress, but we're going to be focusing more on the negative stressors, such as those that make you feel overwhelmed, tired, and cranky. With the following strategy, we'll be able to help you manage it. I'm sure you've heard of holistic health practices versus Western medicine, and I'm sure you have an opinion on the topic. And while essential oils might fall under the holistic umbrella, there's been increasing research done in clinical settings around the world in the past few years. Before we get to the how, let's first look at the top 4 stress-reducing scents, starting with lavender.
Lavender is used for a variety of purposes, but its main uses include stress reduction, anxiety relief, and short-term memory enhancement.
Next up, we have lemon balm. Now, I'm not a huge fan of lemon. My hippocampus seems to have forever linked it with cleaning supplies. But for all you weirdos out there that actually like cleaning, let's chat.
Okay, totally kidding about the weirdo comment. I envy you. But back to lemon balm. A couple things that it can do. It can help calm your mind, improve ability to concentrate, and boost problem-solving skills.
Moving on to number 3, we have rosemary. Now, I wasn't quite sure what this was going to smell like before I actually smelled it, but I would compare it to something like pine.
Okay, I know I just said pine, but that's what Google told me. It also told me there's apparently 4 different types of pine in the bluegrass state, but I digress. As an essential oil, rosemary can do a couple of things, namely promote calm, and who couldn't use a little bit of that with the deadline approaching, am I right? But it can also boost mood and mental performance, as well as mental speed and accuracy.
Last but not least, we have vanilla, my personal favorite, because it's a key ingredient in those cookies I was talking about earlier.
In full disclosure, I ended up eating like 2 of those cookies, but moving on. As an essential oil, vanilla can do a couple of things, mainly enhance mood, improve cognitive ability, which are those mental processes such as judgment, reasoning, and memory, and decrease anxiety.
Now, enough of me talking, right? On to the good stuff. Well, unfortunately for you, you have to continue to listen to me talk, but on to the good stuff we go. How to use essential oils. Cotton ball, meet essential oil.
It's actually pretty easy. There's pretty much only one step, and that's to put about 2 drops on the cotton ball and sniff to your little heart's content. Of course, that could look a bit strange to your fellow non-essential oil sniffing coworkers, so option 2 is to dab the cotton ball on your upper lip or even onto your wrist for continuous aromatherapy smelling.
I hope this short video has given you enough of a glimpse into the world of essential oils for you to give it a try. Of course, for more detailed information, you can always visit the American Holistic Health Association's website on essential oils, or you can always check out UK's Health and Wellness website for other strategies for stress reduction, such as health coaching or our mindfulness-based stress reduction therapy. Starting with